What a cool location. Hey, I'm Rick Curren of Scaly Adventures. This is actually an old bomb shelter up here in Asheville, North Carolina, and it was a really cool location, and it reminded me about something. I just talked to you guys a little bit about being prepared. Now, the cool thing is we show you guys going out into the woods and going on different types of adventures, but there's one thing that here at Scaly Adventures we take very seriously, and that is preparedness. And that's because your survival may actually depend on it. So we wanted to show you some of the cool gear that we carry around in the field when we go anywhere to make sure that we are prepared for anything that might come our way. Well, this is the official Scaly Adventures bug out bag here, and I actually packed this with the gear that I thought was most important, because in a survival situation there's a few things that you're going to need. Let me give you an example. Suppose you're out hiking with friends or something like that and you get separated from the group. You should never be out on a day hike anywhere other than maybe like a city park where you don't have basic essentials that you could take with you, that you could spend a night with and be able to survive. So let me show you the Scaly gear here. The first thing is we pack plenty of water. And I know this is heavy, but you know what? This is something that you're really going to appreciate if indeed you get stuck somewhere. And it's also important to keep hydrated. Scientists tell us that we need 3 liters of water a day, and that's not even with heavy exertion. So this can end up being your best friend, so pack plenty of water. The second thing is we carry cord with us, and that's because you can do everything from tie up ponchos or secure any type of small shelter you want. So you want to have some decent cord with you. Now this one's really important. In fact, Scaly Mom insisted that we have a good one, and that is a first aid kit. And that's because if you get injured in the field, whether it's a cut or a scrape or a bee sting, treating it right there on the scene can oftentimes cut down on the risk of any type of infection or scarring or something of that nature. So it's always a good idea to have a nice first aid kit. You can buy one like the one I got here from 5-Star Gear, or you can go around your house and gather some basic first aid materials. There's plenty of information on the internet that'll tell you what is in a good kit. Now, moving on here, one of the other things that we carry with us is a good knife. And I actually carry a different knife with me than the one that I use to cut wood and things like that. And that's because if I need a survival knife, I might have to cut something that dulls the blade. Nothing is worse for a survival situation than having a knife that's dull. So it is a good idea to carry a second one. Also, very important thing is fire starting kit, because fire is actually a great morale booster when you're lost or out in the woods. Number one, it helps increase the risk that you're going to be found. But number two, it keeps animals and critters away from you, and it also makes you feel a little bit safer. Now, here's the trick to it, though. Yeah, we carry matches, and we also carry some dry tinder stuff in here. I've got cotton balls and I've got steel wool because those things will burn even in the rain. But also, you should carry with you something like a magnesium fire starter here that's not dependent on any type of striker, and a little striker to go with it. So think of those things when you go out in the woods. Pack smart and be safe. We'll see you at scalyadventures.com.